Yo, it's your boy Mambo with the big dog command room. You know, first and foremost, all glory to God, especially on this wonderful Sunday. Um, you know, Happy New Year again. Um, and I don't know, Kwanzaa. You know, like, comment, subscribe. You know, trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the month. You know, that's a goal. Help me get there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we're going to get there, you know, despite that's not really having anything else to talk about, like, you know, after this game. Besides off-season stuff, you know, still going to be putting out content and stuff like that. So y'all just rock with the boy. But this is the Week 18 season finale of the pregame thoughts. You know, we've come to the end of the road. I waited 8 months for us to be 7-9-1. You know, so exciting. Couldn't wait for it. All those 7 wins and the stress that came with it. It's just like, I feel the same way that I did at the beginning of the season, and I know I've talked about this before, but it's just like, dog, I waited this long for the season to start just for us to end up like this, you know. And you could have never ever told me that we wasn't gonna win another game and stuff, like, after before the bye week or whatever, or after the bye week. But it is what it is. You know, we out there. We putting the replacements out there. Shout out to Heineke with the Falco jersey. We putting the replacements out there, man. We putting Sam Howell, Chris Paul, Amani Rogers, a whole bunch of dudes. Like, you know, whole bunch of dudes, as JP Finley was said. A lot of people on defense. There's gonna be a lot of people out, like, you know what I'm saying. And it's just like, why even put your body on the line, like, you know, for something that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the young guys get some reps, they get some tape to show the coaches and stuff like that. And, you know, if they're potentially not here next year, they can show, you know, other NFL teams. You know what I'm saying? So it's an exciting time for them. I'm excited for them, like, you know, as a player, as a former player, like in high school and stuff, that didn't really get a lot of play time. Like, you know, this is kind of like this senior night or whatever, or that last game of the season, or that game where you blown the team out enough where you can kind of get some play time. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't really have. I just want to watch the game. I'm probably not gonna. I'm not gonna be as invested, I guess. Like, you know, I want to see Sam Howell do really well. I definitely want to see Chris Paul do really well, because I'm just tired of this bad offensive line. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if he does well, you know, that's one less position that we have to really worry about going into the offseason as far as the line, and we can use those resources elsewhere. I don't expect much from Sam Howell, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect much from this game, like, in general. Like, I really think it's going to be bad, and we're going to get blown out and really stomped on. So it's like, you know, it's like, why do we even put him out there? But it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Heineke was smart for not even, like, you know, I appreciate Heineke for doing that gesture, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, like, I don't want to go out there and get my teeth kicked in, like, you know, by the Cowboys. Like, they trying to win. So it is what it is. I want to see Presley Butler, like, if we actually have something in it. It's just like, you know, same as the offensive line. It's just like, do we have to put other resources in that? You know what I'm saying? Not really pressed about Christian Holmes. Like, it's okay, you know. If he does good, then at best, then he's going to be like a CB3, CB4, like CB4. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like, you know, I want to. Hopefully, Sam Howell does well enough that we're not really like gung ho on trying to get a quarterback in the first round, which is still a major possibility, depending on how the draft board falls. But I want us to go after a cornerback, regardless. So that's my thing. Jameis out. I'm sad about that, but it's just like the last game. Y'all know I'm a Jameis fan, so I hope he's all right. I don't know what the injury is. I don't know. Maybe his thumb or whatever. I don't know. A lot of dudes out, bro. I seen the tweet. It was just like we're gonna run a 5-0-6 defense. Like what I'm saying, had no linebackers and just a lot of secondary out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be funny. We're just gonna get blown out. It's gonna be really bad. It's gonna be really ugly, and eventually the Cowboys' second and third string is gonna be playing our starting second and third string players as well, and then it's gonna definitely look like a complete preseason game. So yeah, man, that's that. I don't have no it's just like everybody else is just like there's no keys to victory or no predictions and stuff like that. I don't know, like I have no score prediction. It's just like basically like Louis T last year. You remember when we got blown out by the Cowboys last year, and Deron Payne and them was fighting on the sideline and stuff. Like that game where it's like, and it's funny though. Just before I say it, like everybody was making it such a big emphasis. So Deron Payne needs to be traded. He's going to get traded because of that. They're never going to recover in the locker room, and those dudes is like that. Like their brothers, like what I'm saying, and right back to it. You know what I'm saying? So. That just shows we can't just jump to conclusions or stuff like or certain things before we actually know what's going on. That's the same with like this whole Scott Turner situation. People have been talking about that a lot, and it's a lot of chatter, a lot of stuff going on with people talking about him being fired potentially because of this article, which I'll be excited about. I mean, I'm not happy about him losing his job, potentially, but at the same time, if this does have some weight, or whatever, it would be really dope to because we can hopefully move on and get a competent replacement. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't even matter if we get somebody that's like a lateral step, and does the same stuff, then it's not gonna do us any good. But it's gonna be interesting to see. But even in that case, it's just like I don't think anything's gonna happen. We just have to see. I'm not trying to have my hopes up too much, and I encourage y'all not to until something actually happens. But yeah, man, y'all remember that last year? It was so bad that Louis T he cut off the. He didn't. He just put his stream on before the game was even over, and he was just like he was like the Cowboys a lot, and then us a little or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's basically how it's gonna be, a big blowout. Especially that was a good pick of them to get T.Y. Hilton. Already to the good wide receivers group. So yeah, man, I think they dropping 20 on us in the first half, something like that. You got to give it the sticks, and by the time it's third quarter, they're really sitting their players and stuff and chilling. So that's pretty much that. But of course, we got to do this. Dedicated, finish to the end. You know what I'm saying? So it's been fun, man. I will see y'all again in the post game thoughts. Just to talk about these young players that are out there and how they fared, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Till then, I will see you at 7-8 o'clock, I don't know, and we'll get to it, so yeah, peace, love, hair grease, comment, subscribe.